Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live Akashic Messages with me, Natasha. It is so good to see you today. Hope this year is getting off to an amazing start. Um, if you are seeing my channel for the first time, welcome, welcome. The way these work is that I will guide us through a meditation into the records, a grounding, a clearing, and a setting up the space for today's session. After that, there will be a general message from the guides. And if you would like a message, whether it's to do with life, whether it's to do with business or your career, please put that in with your name if your handle is very different, with your request in capital letters, because this is such a beautiful supportive group that it helps me to determine, what is support to each other and what is for me. So the capital letters knows that it's for me. And yeah, let's begin. Super excited to be here. Hi, Viviani. Thank you for supporting. And then Lily also jumps in and supports as well, which is absolutely beautiful. So thank you, everybody. And let's begin. So let's close our eyes. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Just breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just let the tension drop. Relax your facial muscles, your neck, your shoulders. And just take a couple of deep breaths. And bring your attention from the outside world internally. And just note, where is your breath going? How deep is it going? I invite you to breathe all the way down to the soles of your feet. And imagine the energy centers of the soles of your feet opening up, and allow the exchange of energy between you and Mother Earth. And like mycelium moving up your body, imagine this beautiful diamond white crystalline energy moving up your body. Allow it to feed, to nurture, to energize, to revive every single cell within your body. Set the intention that it dissolves disease, discomfort, and disharmony within the body, and replaces the DNA code with the original happy, healthy blueprint. Allow it to bring calm to your nervous system. And we start to remember that we are an extension of Mother Earth. We are an extension of nature. And we are not alone. And once more from that heart space, pull in the energy from above of unconditional love, compassion, ascension, expansion. And bring that energy down into the crown and allow it to pour not only through your body, but through your energetic fields, releasing what no longer serves from your etheric, your mental and emotional bodies. Allow the recalibration. Allow your frequency to vibrate a little bit higher. Shaking off those lower vibrations. Whether they be thought forms, whether they be emotions, whether they be just something that you've acquired throughout your day. And from this place of unconditional love, I drop back into the heart space and I open the records. Keepers of the Akashic records, please open and allow me access to the records of all those that have shown up here today and all those that will watch the replays. And create a safe and sacred space for our highest good and healing. The records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. Today we talk to you about the frequency of anticipation. And what we mean by that is sometimes we anticipate things to happen. And sometimes it's a little seed that has been planted that creates this energy of momentum and anticipating what it might be. And because of this, it creates whatever you're anticipating. So take a moment to think about what is it that you're calling into your lives? And work with this energy of anticipation for your benefit. Start working through the space of being curious as to what is showing up for you and why. How is it working for you? Why have you called it into your field? And that is whether it's a person, a place, a circumstance, whatever it might be. And we invite you to remember that even though we are having an individual experience, yes, everybody is a mirror, but it's far beyond that. It's looking at that aspect that everybody is us. So what aspect of you is being revealed to you in this person, this frequency, this situation? And do you want to step up to match it? Or do you want to step up and look at it and work through it and understand? Why have you called it forward? We love you always, and we invite you to be gentle with yourselves as you move through this pathway of discovery. We invite you to sit with the question in your mind and curiosity with the intention of understanding what is unfolding rather than judging it. And if you do judge it, ask, where did that condition come from? What are you judging? Because really the judgment is within self. So get curious, because that life that you experience on that planet, view it as a playground. View it as a reality to mold and to shape and to create. Because you are already doing this unconsciously, subconsciously. And by getting curious, by looking at situations and observing and understanding, why is it unfolding? How is it working for me? And how do we get to the root of what is showing up on the surface? That will help you to get to know who you are in this world and how you have lived and how you want to live moving forward by changing the actions, the patterns, and responding rather than reacting. And neither is good or bad. It's either moving with the flow or against it. And when we move against the flow, it is because it is not a belief system of ours. Perhaps it's one that we've inherited. We've chosen to borrow for a little while, like a jacket that we soon outgrow. Because it doesn't fit us anymore. Yes, I know we all have that pair of skinny jeans in the closet that we might not fit into. We don't, because we are not the same person anymore. So donate it, give it away, whatever it may be. Let's step into the new version of you with love, with compassion and understanding and curiosity. We love you always, and let's see how we can support you. Okay, so let's start moving through some of these requests. They will be random. So it's just the fairest way that I can make it. And the first one that's coming up for me is Nancy. Hello, Natasha. Do you see me moving residence in the spring or later? Okay, so let's look at the probability of that, because usually what happens is that you make a choice and things change. So let's see what the probabilities are of that. Okay, so let's connect in. So Nancy, April, May is an opportunity to move, and then you'll get another opportunity if nothing falls through. If nothing falls through, if nothing aligns, round about August, September is the other window. But what they are saying is don't settle. The ideal apartment will come to you when it needs to. So it's you aligning your frequency with that apartment. So absolutely, yeah, I definitely see you moving next year, but call forward the ideal residence that you would prefer. Okay, so yeah, okay. Hope that's supportive, Nancy. And then let us know when you've moved so that we can all congratulate you and support you in that as well. Okay, Angela, I have an infinite gratitude and appreciation for all that you are. Thank you. And all that you do. Thank you. My son Liam has been feeling better since you helped clear his anger and frustration and abandonment. Oh, that makes me really, really happy. Yeah, really, yeah, that's just made my day. Thank you for sharing that, Angela. And you see these things within me because there are frequencies within you. So I have gratitude for you as well and all the support that you give me too. So thank you for that beautiful message. Yay. Okay, Michaela. Michaela would love a message today regarding any insights for this year. Thank you. Yes, let's connect in, Michaela. So as I connect into your records, Michaela, there's still some things that you need to let go of in order to accelerate this year in how you're wanting it to unfold. I definitely see your career is changing. I don't know if this came up last time. It is a little bit hard for me to remember, but it feels like you will feel kind of like realized, like confident, like you've arrived this year in whatever work it is that you're doing. I see you being in full potentiality. of your gifts, and of your knowledge, and your work as well. Um, so that is important, for you to note. And even though I see this arrival and this manifesting, um, it really is about continuing and doing what it is that you're doing to get you where you need to go. Okay, so yeah, it's quite incredible. So yeah, you keep doing, you're moving in the right direction, and your dreams will be realized, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's just see where do we go next. And Carl, can you please introduce me to any new guides with the strongest energy to let themselves known, and tell me what is in store for me this week and next. Okay. So, Carl, as soon as I connect into the records, like I'm feeling a little bit of grief that is coming through, and it's a little bit more to the left lung rather than the right one, but right there in the middle. And there's some grief that you're needing to let go of or make peace with regards to the masculine side of things. So it's either your career, or it is maybe perhaps to do with somebody that is masculine, whether it be a father figure, or um, whatever that is. So there's still a little bit of grief there that needs to be relieved as well. And the biggest guide that came in as soon as I was reading the question is your higher self that has come in. And your higher self is the strongest guide for you right now. And the message is one of the things is that you have the knowledge and wisdom within you. You have it all. So it's connecting into that highest aspect of you, which is your higher self, that will help you to navigate this reality. So, and your higher self knows it all, which is awesome. So connect into self more. What's going to unfold for you in the next couple of weeks? It totally depends. There's still some surrendering that needs to happen, which is important, and there is still some letting go. In order to receive, because it feels like what's happening is it feels like you're holding on to something, and when you're holding onto something so tight or needing a specific outcome, it's hard to receive something else because your hand is closed, holding onto stuff. But if you open up to receiving, then you're in this space. I just started a 21-day challenge in my subscription, with regards to manifesting abundance and prosperity. I think we were in day 10 today, and the first week we really are just preparing the body to receiving. So when our nervous system is taxed, when our nervous system is like high, when we're in the space of worry, it actually doesn't allow for us to receive anything. And that was one of the things that I learned already throughout this journey. Um, so connecting to your higher self, I know that was a little bit of a roundabout answer there, but yeah, it's like and what your guides are saying is you actually don't realize how powerful you actually are, Carl. It's like it's really stepping into your power, which is your passion, your purpose, and what excites you. It's really stepping in, because when you do what you enjoy, that's what you generally tend to be quite good at. Okay, so yeah, your higher self has come in, to say they are the most important guide for you right now. I hope that's helpful. Hi, Starlight. Hi, Natasha. Is there any specific guide working with me right now? Who are they, and do they have a message? Thank you, Danica. Okay. So, Danica, as I connect in to yours, it's almost like I'm seeing this beautiful Indian guide, and she's wearing kind of like this aquamarine sari, that has come through, and she's actually helping you with expanding your spirituality and stepping into the goddess energy that you already are. And she's feminine yet powerful, and this is who you are, as well. And she's come in to basically say that, like, there needs to be movement. So you need to move, whether it's dancing, whether it's walking, connecting into nature, whatever it is. There's a movement that brings in happiness and joy, that you need to get the energy circulating through your system. And she's showing me that she's offering you rose petals, which is very interesting, because rose petals, and I think you need to go look that up, but that's equivalent. If we look at it from a Western tradition, Mother Mary's symbol is a rose as well, and a rose is the being, the plant that holds the highest frequency on the planet, as well. So there is an offering, a gift that's coming in, and the gifts of the rose. And these petals, they shift between a yellow color and a pink petal, but there is an offering that has come in for you, with regards to that. So have a look. There's a little bit of research that you need to do, and they're not giving the entire answer, because the research will take you on a journey, which will help you to discover other things that you're needing to find out right now. Okay, so thank you for that. I hope that that is supportive for you. Okay, let's move on. Jay, my channel, what power gifts I had in other lifetimes that I should and can awaken in this lifetime? Thank you, Jolie. One moment. So you do know that all the lifetimes are happening at the same time. So it's not necessarily, yes, that you might have, it's not that you had them in past tense, it's that you have them. And as you move through the journey, and you are being guided right now, your gift that is coming in is the gift of foresight. It's a gift of seeing perspectives from many different directions. And that's what's coming in for you right now. You tend to see things, or learning to see things, that, like, black and white belong to the same kind of like spectrum. You're starting to see that everything works hand in hand, that there is no good, there is no bad. And you're moving through this space of stepping into the fifth dimensional frequencies and sixth dimensional frequencies, in those perspectives that one works with the other. And you've also have the gift of calmness, and you're and the words that are coming to me is sage and oracle. So you're stepping into this wisdom, but there's belief within you that needs to come up, right? There's a belief in you. The belief is really a remembrance of your gifts, and as you go through your healing and your journey, these will start to activate. You're also going to start receiving these gifts at night while you sleep, or usually at 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, as it happens for a lot of us. So yeah, there's quite a lot that's coming in for you right now. And yeah, it's one way to fast track that is to connect into those past lifetimes or future lifetimes where you've already got that. Call in those gifts and activate them within yourself now. And that's one way of fast tracking it. So call in your future successful you and your future successful self to step in and have a conversation with her. Okay, I hope that that was supportive for you as well. Hi Lily, thanks for sharing the community and the 21 days. So we'd love to have you on there as well. Each month there will be different challenges and clearings. Hi Millie. Okay, James, Angela, Natasha, is there still something in my house that needs to be removed? You had told me that it might be buried. The lady who was going to come hasn't. Should I make another appointment with you for that? Okay, let's just check in. Let's just see if we can connect to that. Give me 2 seconds. Somehow it feels like it's buried in the front of the house, and it's almost kind of like if you're facing the doorway, it will be on the left-hand side. So if you in the doorway looking out, it's on your right-hand side. That is there. Um, and let's just see if there's a way of. Okay, let me just see if I can clear it now. Give me 2 seconds. Keeps the Akashic frequency of Angela's house and create a safe and sacred space. I'm calling in Archangel Michael. And again, let's do this as a collective for all our homes, clearing, cleansing, dissolving, transmuting all lower vibrational frequencies, all static distortion and interference, clearing all hooks, all drains, clearing any dark magic, any voodoo, any hoodoo, anything that would block, hinder your home and all those that live within it. I'm asking for Archangel Michael and the violet flame of Saint Germain to null and void those frequencies and to remove that energy. See if I can energetically remove it. And I don't want to remove it with my hand. It's quite interesting. It's telling me not to remove it with my hand. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask Archangel Metatron to come and fetch it. Okay, and they're going to transmute those energies. And I'm just bringing in healing. And I'm sending healing to whoever put it there because they need some help. They need some clarity. And I'm sending them love and opening their eyes because sometimes we don't realize the actions of what we do. Okay, and I'm bringing in the violet flame into your home as well, clearing, cleansing, dissolving, transmuting. Any frequencies that have been brought from outside in that are not in alignment, and I activate peace, harmony, love within your homes. And I seal this work with love and grace. Okay, thank you. Whew. Okay, I think that should be it. Angela, you just need to monitor it, okay? Okay, Sarah, hi Natasha, would love to receive some clearing and healing to my body. Thank you a million and big hug. So thank you for asking for that. That's important because I'll focus on you, but I will bring in the rest of the group as well. And that's a bonus of asking for a healing or a clearing, which is beautiful. So let me just connect into your body, Sarah. Okay, feeling it in the chest, a little bit of grief, and I'm feeling it very much in the intestine. So letting a lot of this go. So I'm just going to flush out our systems, bringing in the violet flame, bringing in Reiki energy as well. And I'm just flushing out. Yeah, there's something that's repeating in your system that you're not digesting right now. So it's either letting go of the person, the place, the circumstance without making it mean anything. And I'm just opening up the chakras on the soles of your feet, just making sure you ground. And I'm calling in the violet flame of Saint Germain. Move into your crown, down your spine, out through your nervous system, clearing, cleansing, dissolving, transmuting, and transcending all energies of a low vibrational frequency from all systems, physical, etheric, mental, and emotional. I ask to release what is ready to be released, to let go and to step onto a new pathway. And I call forward the right people, the places, and the opportunities. I call in your community. And what they're saying is sometimes you need to let go of people in order to bring in your tribe. Because you do not need to walk this journey alone. And when you do, that's okay, because you're always supported by spirit. I ask for the healing to continue until it is complete, that it is done with grace and with love, and that it is gentle. Thank you. Okay, thanks. I hope that helps. Okay. Angelique, can I ask about my galactic lives that are connected to my highest timeline and purpose right now? Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, Angelique. So as soon as I connect into your records, Angelique, it's actually quite interesting because you've had many collective lives. So not even through the Pleiades, the Orions, all of them. And it's almost kind of like a version of you from each planet has come in and has come in to support you. And it's almost like, I don't know if you're sleeping well at night, but everything, it's almost like these various versions of you are coming together to do work at night. Um, and it's the planet is going through change, and they're reminding you and they're reminding all of us that we have asked to incarnate at this time because we are catalysts of that change. So what's happening right now is that you're bringing in all those aspects of you, and all those aspects of you are bringing you in to do the work that needs to be done on a planetary basis right now. What they are saying is that if it becomes very taxing on your physical form, you need to honor your body, because as your body is the navigating vehicle to which you're able to support the changes on this planet. So you can set boundaries as well and say, hey, I need at least, 6 hours of sleep, and then the rest of the hours I'm happy to do the work, but it can't be taxing on your physical form. Okay, so connect into those lifetimes, those versions of you. And it's actually quite beautiful because there's a blue version of you, there's a version of you that holds kind of like, all white, and then it has like a big kind of like crystal as the third eye, but you all have um, you all have individual gifts that you have taken to an expert level. So you can tap into all of these gifts for the work that you are able to do right now. Okay. So that is important. Okay, I hope that that was supportful, and that's what you asked. Justine, I slept terrible last night, and then John Binney's 9 hours. Yeah, check out John Binney, he's amazing. Viviani and John do a Monday and a Thursday live as well. So if you're not familiar, go and find John Binney, and Viviani is in the group chat as well, supporting, as well as Lily and anybody else that is here. Okay, Lily's question. What adjustments are needed for my business to be fully aligned with my soul's purpose while operating successfully within today's business realities? And who is my guide now? Okay, so let's connect in. The only adjustments that you need to do is to change your perspective and your perception. So you are already doing this as things have been shifting for you. And now it's time to look at a different, there is a different way, there is an easier way. There is the adjustment of dropping into your heart space. There is an adjustment of connecting head and heart together. There is an adjustment of bringing in your gifts into this reality. It's almost kind of like you've created this separation between the work that you do and your gifts. And yes, you know you use your gifts, but there are other gifts that you do not use. So they're asking you to use all your gifts, because your gifts are the tools to which you do the work. So it is important for you to use your spiritual tools as well, all of them. And your guide, it feels like I'm seeing a Jewish man with a hat, and he has the crows coming through here. And a very, very wise guide that has come in, because he uses exactly the guidance that is there. He uses the metaphysical knowledge and how to work with energy, and he's teaching you how to apply that, because that will help you as we move, as business changes, as corporations change, as everything in the world starts to change. You will need to start merging these realities. Okay. I hope that is supportive for you. Okay. So let's see, where are we now? Justine, just, could I have a message, please, Natasha? I'm having a Kundalini awakening. Okay. So Justine, as I connect into you, they're saying, allow the process to take its time. I know that it is exciting, but allow the process to unfold. And it's almost like there's a seed that has been planted, and it's almost like you need to water it, and then every day you come in and see how much it's grown. It's the same thing with you. It's extreme self-care is needed right now, and understanding as things show up, trying to look at what has shown up for you and what does it mean. How does it expand you? And that is important for you to have a look. So I hope that is supportive for you as well. Okay. Let's just see, where are we? Just picking randomly. I've already done. Okay. Any messages on my career and love life this year, please? The last 2 years have been challenging due to my health. My name is Zandeha. Thank you. So it's almost like you're walking a journey back to yourself, Zandeha. So it's really looking at what is it that you're wanting to do as a career, and what is missing for you in love within yourself. And that is very, very important. And once you start filling that, everything else will unfold, because it's not about going outside to go get what it is that you need. It's finding it within yourself and then radiating it out, and that will attract the opportunities in career. It will attract the opportunities in relationships. It will attract that. So they're asking you not to look outside of yourself, but to look inside of yourself for that. And that becomes very, very important. So one of the things that you could ask yourself, if I loved myself more than enough, and this is a great exercise, what would I feed myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? If I loved myself more than enough, What are the circles I would hang out in? You know, if I love myself more than enough, how could I honor my passion, my purpose, and follow my career through that, right? So that becomes quite important. So there are some questions to sit within, but it's going inside will accelerate that for you. I hope that that is supportive for you. Okay, Moon Goddess, this is Diane. Can you give me messages from my guides, especially any galactic or angelic? Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely, Diane. Actually, quite similar to Sarah in the sense that you work quite well with other ETs at night. Again, these are all versions of ourselves more than anything else, but your star family is definitely come in and supporting you right now. And what they're saying is that it is important for you to trust the information that you are receiving right now. Archangel Michael works a lot with you right now. Metatron, um, and there's a seraphim angel that you're working with right now as well. So it's getting into connection with them. And knowing that again, you're all working as part of the phase of change, and we're really starting to changes are going to start accelerating over the next 2-3 years. So it's this is why we're all being kind of like activated right now. And some of us are really, really tired because our physicality is actually changing and our bodies are changing to be able to support and hold more energy. So we're letting go of a lot. So there's a lot of work that is being done internally, and a lot of old patterns are showing up as well. And these are coming in so that we can actually step into our fullest potential, or our power, as I usually say. So that becomes quite important for you. So yeah, I hope that that is supportive for you. Okay, let's just see. Kendra, hi, I had a past life regression a couple of nights ago during sleep. Wow. What was the message I needed to hear for this current incarnation? Okay, let's just connect in here. Kendra. So, Kendra, that lifetime came to show you, it came to show you a possibility of there is a synchronicity between that lifetime and this lifetime. And what is happening is that whatever you're healed in that lifetime, you are healing in this lifetime, and that the themes are the same. So know that when you do the work internally here, it will affect that lifetime as well. So what happens is, as we go through these different themes that we're exploring, those past lifetimes come and pick up, you know, the same kind of frequencies. And I believe that when we heal one, we're actually working on all of them, as part of that expansion. Okay. I hope that that is supportive. So yeah, absolutely. That's just a different version of yourself, really. So I think that, you know, we all of like past lives are really parallel realities. Future lives are also parallel realities. So it's awesome. Okay. I hope that that is supportive for you. Thank you for being here as well. Okay. I'm getting here a Luge, should I move to the USA to be with Mike? My name is Lulu. I like that, Maria Luge. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, there's no shoulding. Okay, there's no shoulding. Should I move? Should I not move? And it's one of those things where they're asking you to look at a trajectory and to look at it in a space of, and this is usually what happens when I'm in the record. I look at what happens if you stay now. What does it look like 2 years down the line, knowing that various opportunities will show up. The other aspect is if I move now, looking further into that trajectory, perhaps that is something you need to explore. And it feels like there is it will always be something that you'll chase. So perhaps the suggestion is, would you regret not going and exploring that to its fullest capacity? So I'm not getting a complete yes, jump straight in, but what I am getting is perhaps you can move over for maybe 2, 3 months just to see what that is about and to just to feel into it. So there's no right or wrong answer, but it's dropping into your heart and seeing, okay, if I do go and if I don't go, how does it feel in my body? And then make a decision based on that, if that makes sense. I hope that that is supportive. Okay. Sorry, I can give you a complete definite answer, but that is something they're asking you to learn to navigate yourself. Okay. Uh, okay. Jean, I don't know how, Jean. Okay. Oh, my thing seems to be stuck. I feel the call to public speaking. Is that the right path for me now? My name is Jean. Thank you. Just give me 2 seconds. So I think that you would be a great public speaker, is what I'm getting as well. And if this is what excites you and that's what moves you forward, I feel the nervousness of it. Um, but it's almost kind of like you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone right now. And stepping onto stage, following that, because that will lead you to something else that is in alignment. Not to say that public speaking is not an alignment, but you need to step onto that stepping stone, is the information that I am getting for you, and push your boundaries in that, because you're very charismatic. So absolutely, you could stand on stage for sure. Okay, so enjoy that, but it is a stepping stone to something greater. Okay. Hi, Natasha. My name is Isaac. Can you kindly tell me what messages are there for me down here in South Africa? Thanks. Love and blessings. Okay, Isaac. So it feels, Isaac, that there is a bit of a move that's coming up for you. I don't know if there is a move for you that is happening internally within South Africa, or if there's a move that is happening for you outside of South Africa. But this year is going to be the year of change for you. So embrace it. It doesn't mean that it's bad if something changes. It just means that you are leveling up, in your world. You're living up in your frequency, and everything is coming back to match that, for you. But there is quite a lot of change, and this is the changes that you've been hoping for, that you've been praying for. Now it's about just taking in a little bit of an action every day to align to that. But it feels like this year, it feels like there's change in career, change in where you live, there's change in all areas of your life as well. And that's to align with something that you've asked for, is what I'm feeling is coming in as well. Thank you, Lily, for sharing all my links. I would really am enjoying the live 21-day challenge that we're doing. I love being in that class as well, which is amazing. Or just to be in community, I suppose. Okay, let's connect in here. IT services. Hi, Natasha. I'm Honey Panchal. Can I have some guidance on the anxiety or and being unstable in relationships, finances, and career? Okay, let's connect into that. So let's connect into you. So anxiety has also come to show you that you're not in the right place. Okay. Anxiety has come to show you that you're living somebody else's dream, somebody else's desire, that it is time to move, as well. And the unstable relationships is really a pattern that you have created because there's a belief system somewhere in there that that is how it works, and that there's a worthiness and a deservability of calling somebody in that is stable. And it there was also some a little bit of healing that needs to be done, because there's a little bit of projecting out there that is coming in as well. So let's see if we can just clear some of this. I'm just focusing for you, and again bringing in the thing for the group as well. Yeah, your energy feels like it's like I'm just wanting to bring in this calm to your nervous system. And I'm just going to bring in grounding. You would benefit from walking barefoot outside and actually consciously connecting the soles of your feet to the earth, doing walking meditations where you go heel all the way to the ball of your foot and out through your toes as well. So just bringing in this calm. And I'm bringing in the violet flame of Saint Germain to clear any anxiety, any tension, any stress, any worry, any anticipation of what might happen. And you're living very much in the future without actually planning or actioning towards it. It's starting to create a lot of that anxiety. Clearing, cleansing, dissolving, transmuting all frequencies of anxiety and stress in all timelines, in all dimensions, and in all realities. And they're asking you to remember to breathe. You need to take deep breaths and set that intention of calm. And the process that they're giving you is almost kind of like you breathe in, say let, exhale, say go. So it's almost like let, go. And you do that until you start bringing in that calmness, and then from there, you're ready to move um, into a different direction. Okay. Hope that that is supportive for you. Okay, Jennifer, are there any messages about my health at this time? So I'm feeling it in my right ear. It's almost like you need to go into a process of listening internally, listening to your body. Um, you have quite a high pain threshold and you're very busy right now. So sometimes you ignore your body. And this is an important skill where you're needing to hear your body. So a good practice to do is dropping into your heart space and just bring your attention from the outside world internally and just breathe into your body. And if there's a place or an organ that brings to your attention, connect to that organ and ask it to speak. Give it the space to allow it to speak and to communicate with you, because you've been ignoring this, and we all do it. So ask if it could speak, what would it say? And maintain it. Keep asking, keep getting curious as what is there, and you'll find that it will tell you what it is needing. But the message for you is you're needing to start listening to your body. Okay, beautiful. That is such a great reminder. Thank you for asking that. Okay. Hi, Natasha. Do my guides have a message for me concerning my youngest, Don's new girlfriend? Mm. I don't really like looking at other people without permission. Um, but let me see how you can support your youngest. I think I'm going to ask that if that's okay. And the message is coming in a sense of, so sometimes don't worry. We all experience heartbreak. We all experience expansion. We all experience these things. It's part of who we are. And what they're saying to you is remember that we are completing different contracts that we've come to experience. And that Don is learning just as much from his new girlfriend as she's learning from him. So it is important to understand that sometimes our children need to follow their pathways. They need to experience life. And what you can do is be there for them as a sounding board. And one of the questions you can ask is, do you want my opinion? How can I support you? Or do you want me to just listen? And they're saying, don't send worry. You know, ask for clarity, send love to your child, because that is what they need more. They need clarity. They need to open their eyes, and they need to open their heart. Um, and they need to experience different things. So just know that, just your youngest knowing that you are there, knowing that they're going through whatever it is that they're needing to go through and experiencing. I don't know if she's the one, but she's the one for right now. And that's important to understand as well. I hope that that is supportive for you as well. Okay. Greetings, Natasha. I'm Maria. I have had a karmic relationships with somebody named Robert that is endlessly in my energy and dreams for a year now. Can you and your guides or higher self please shed light? So, Maria, the question that's really coming up for you is, what is this person mirroring to you? What is it that you're wanting to understand? Um, all relationships are karmic. All relationships we have contracts with as well, which is important. But asking and getting curious as, what is Robert teaching you? What is he showing you? Why is he in your life? But it's almost like you need to step into that space of observation and ask internally, because that will support you in moving that relationship forward or completing that relationship. So, but that needs to be there. And there's this fear of moving forward, and there's this fear of either completing it, so it just stays where it is in a coming and a going. So it's important to actually reflect on how is this relationship with Robert serving you right now. Okay, I hope that that helps. Kendra, I had, oh no, I've done you already, sorry. Let's just see, I'm making sure. Millie, so good to see you. Natasha, is there any energetic healing that can help clear any blockages with my thyroid and throat chakra? Yes, I did just do a podcast on that with David. So let's connect in. Let me connect into your throat and your thyroid. Oh my goodness, yeah, I can definitely feel it. It's also part of your avenues of self-expression, and getting that you need to sing. If you don't sing, it's almost like you needing to express, you needing to sing, you needing to talk, you needing to paint, to draw, whatever, however you express yourself creatively, whether it's through food, whether it's through whatever, like the way you dress, whatever that is. But singing is important because that will help to vibrate the thyroid into healing, is what I'm getting. Sound healing is of utmost importance for you. And this is actually, your throat is actually connected into your sacral right now. So you need to be able to not be afraid to ask for what you want and what you desire in order to manifest your reality. So right now you're learning the power of your voice, and it's okay to ask for something. It doesn't like allowing others to give is a gift as well. Just like you like helping others and supporting others, allow the others a gift to support you as well. But and even then, it's like when you're speaking to Creator, when you're speaking to God, when you're praying, you're even afraid to ask sometimes for what you desire, and that's important. So I'm just bringing in, I'm just putting in, I'm seeing a ball, a green ball of healing in your throat chakra and your thyroid. And I'm seeing it starting to regulate all systems, all hormones. T3 is coming up. I don't know what that means and how it's connected to the thyroid, but perhaps looking at those levels. And they're saying that there's two different types of T3 or 3. One of them you're quite low in. But sound vibration is important for you right now, and to really start expressing your wants, your needs, and your desires. Okay. Okay. So, hi, Natasha. You mentioned change, and leveling up. How's my health looking? I've prayed so much for improvement. I'm all areas of my life. Is this in the near future, Isaac? Okay, so absolutely, your prayers are being heard, but you need to action. You need to action them forward, which is important. So look, when you're praying, ask, what is one thing that I can do today that will bring me closer for what I desire in that change? Okay, and that will help you moving forward. So asking, what is that one thing I need today that will help me move forward? Okay, I hope that that is a great process for you. Let's just see. Um, is there anybody else that I've missed? Okay, if I receive a supervisor job offer in principal, Rupert, is there the right time for me to relocate? If I do make that move, what does that environment look like for rebuilding a healthy love life, Steve? Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, Steve, you need to be able to. This is a great new, fresh, new beginning for you, but there is this aspect of self-care that needs to be in. So when you do move, it is important, the right time to move. I'm seeing it will be as quickly as March, leading up to May. So when you move, they're saying there's a great opportunity for you to step into the person of your highest potential, to leave behind what doesn't work anymore for you, to leave behind old patterns, people, the places, the circumstances that aren't in alignment for you anymore. So it is important for you to look at what that is and to visualize the person that is Steve of its highest potential. What does he walk like, sound like? What does he dress like? How does he move? And then step into that. And you don't actually have to wait until you move. You can start living that version of yourself now, right? Um, and it's similar to the message that came in earlier. The love has to start from within. It's not something we go outside of ourselves to get, it's something that we magnetize towards us. So, absolutely, be open to receiving it. Um, Not everybody's going to hurt you. Just don't close off your heart. Okay, that is important. Um, yeah, you've got a lot of love to give. So I see you attracting that partner. Okay. Hope that's supportive. Hello, Natasha. Rihanna here. Can I have some guidance on my guides about activating my star seed DNA? Yes, absolutely. Brianna, what I'm getting is it's as simple as setting that intention and visualize that energy coming in from above and moving down your spine and into every single cell within your body, and see the DNA upgrading, see the DNA strands. And I'm seeing that as like a gold energy that is starting to thread through those DNA. And it's almost like once it's there, it's just a switch. So set that intention of allowing that. Give permission, because there's still a little bit of hesitancy in what does that look like, right? What there's a fear. If I say yes to this, what does it actually look like? You know, so don't be afraid, and ask for it to activate as you are ready, which it will do anyway. So yeah, I'm excited to see how things shift for you with regards to that as well. Okay, I know we're a little bit over. Let's I'm going to do one more message, and it's going to be for Caroline Allen. Hello, Natasha. I'm feeling a little stuck and slow at the moment. Are there any messages from my guides? Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you're stuck at the moment because your direction in what you're doing is changing. Is because you're shifting how you approach work, how you approach life, how you approach your relationships. And before you do that shift, there's a period of integration that is needed. And sometimes we see it as stuck. So it's a time of rest for you. You're actually rebooting at the moment before you step into this next phase of your life. So take that time for calm and going within, because the next direction will reveal. Um, and you need to sit in that quiet space for it to allow. Okay. Hope that that is supportive. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you, Viviani. Thank you, Lily. And thank you all others that support me in this chat. I would love to see you as part of my community in the Raising the Five Conscious community that I've just started. We have a few amazing souls in there right now. But yeah, join us. I'd love to see you there. It's a big part of expanding and growing and, connecting into our spiritual gifts together. So sending you all lots and lots and lots of love. Thank you to all those that I see every week. And thank you to all those new ones that have jumped in as well. It's so good to see everybody. Wishing you all lots of love. And I'll see you all same time, same place.